Mark Taylor, and I'm going to talk to you about the dissertation process. It's really about an investigation that you, as the doctoral student, go through, something that you're interested in. You probably already know the topic, and what you want to know is the process that we'll be going through over the next couple of semesters. Well, for the doctoral student, the process looks like this. We set up your committee, and I'm working on that presently. And as soon as I have your committee completely set, I will send you an email so you can contact them just to get conversations started. As far as the work, you already know the processes that you have to go through. You have to do a lit review. You may have done quite a bit of lit review already, but we're going to beef that up and use that as a process to narrow your questions even further, and then work together to figure out the methodology that will fit that best. I am chair and methodologist for you, so that you'll just be talking to me about that process and what fits. And I can guarantee you that I will always make sure that you use triangulation, which means that you will have 3 forms of data to look at. You can do a survey as a primary source, or as a secondary source, or a tertiary source, but you must have 2 other forms of data, and whatever data you collect must fit the questions, and the analysis then follows suit by the attributes of the data that you collected and the question that you asked. So we'll work together to figure that out, which means we'll be talking a lot. Now, for your committee members, you already know my role, and that's an ongoing day-to-day process of conversations. For the other 2 committee members, one that I assigned and one that you selected, and the process for them is you will be in contact with them periodically throughout the semester, discussing what it is that you're working on. And especially for your 3rd member, but sometimes your 2nd member, they are an expert in the field, or they understand the context really well, so you'll want to be in ongoing conversations with them just about what direction you think you might want to take, and check with me to make sure I agree. But lean on them for what they know, and they can be helpful mentors, but also co-learners as we go through the process. For you members watching this who are committee members, your role is to just answer questions, give feedback to any things shared along the way. If you have questions about what's going on and want more shared with you at any point, that just ask the candidate, and they will gladly show you whatever we're working on. We don't want to trouble you too much. You're not getting $1 million for this, so we understand your time is precious. So I will work with the written document and the candidate on a regular basis, and we will check in with you periodically. The most important work being at the meetings. You have 2 meetings to attend as a committee member. That's the proposal defense and the final defense. And before we get to those meetings, before we schedule those meetings, we will send you an email asking you to look at what is written so far and asking you if there's any major changes. So when we get set up, we should not have any surprises come meeting time. If you have a major change that you want before you're willing to sign off on it, that should happen before the meeting. If we send you the paper and say we are thinking about scheduling a meeting, this is your time to say, no, this needs to change before I'm willing to meet. Otherwise, the meeting is about fine-tuning, about working small details, and discussing things very specifically that will help enhance the study. And it gives the student a practice in presenting. So making that presentation is a big part of their growth process. So before the first meeting or the second meeting, you'll get a chance to make any major changes. So you've got a big important role. If you're going to say it's not ready or something else needs to happen, that is your opportunity to step in and say, okay, I can't sign until this is done. After you agree that they're ready and it's only minor details to fix, then you agree to meet. And we'll schedule a time and go ahead and do either the proposal defense or the final defense. That way nobody gets any shocks or surprises, and we work out all the details, and you have added to the quality of the work, which is your main purpose. So that's what the process looks like. Obviously, most of the work is on the student. I don't write the paper. I look at the content. The last piece of the dissertation process that neither I nor the committee members will have to deal with is the reader. It is strongly recommended that the candidate will hire a reader, someone who is paid to edit for writing style, for APA, for just good grammar and spelling, so that the committee members can focus on the content and the research process and not be distracted by those elements that may be off. And so again, the student is responsible for having that high quality, and is strongly recommended that they hire people, and they have a list of people and contact information for that available on the course site. So hopefully this answers most of your upfront questions. Students, you have my phone number. As always, text me. Let me know when you need to talk, or just text me a question and we can go back and forth that way. Committee members, same deal. My phone number is 865-256-0767. 865-256-0767. Text me, start with, hi, this is, and your name, and then let me know what's going on, what questions you have, and we will work together and we will help this dissertation be uh, one that the candidate can be proud of and the committee can be proud of for years to come. Thank you, and I look forward to hearing from you.